Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheap. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10G. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep, see I got some bread, so they won't beat with us. Bad, hair and nails done, that don't feet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she like ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Right, and wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push us down. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me. Motivation, so tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation, so tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high. When we loaded, hold me, oh, and you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push us down. I like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push us down. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the high. When we loaded.
Before I got money, I wasn't kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook up like an omelet. I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to. I'm just being honest. I keep a for in case it gets sticky. I'm just being honest. She know that I'm with it. I'm having this chicken, this trick, and I'm just being honest. Who really getting it? Be honest. Hey, posture be giving. Be honest. She real like a. I got rats in the bag and need be hooked like finest. I up in my rank 'cause I got. This on them. I think these forgot where I came from, cause I got matching with lakefront. I pull up Porsche, I think I'm Jane Bond. Got torches, look like crayon. Turn into smokers, no bygone, no bygone. Be biting, they biting like Tyson. We ain't fighting. Start up like it if I catch a up out his mouth. I go to Saudi, they send the jet and 2 million to hear the words come out my mouth. Go on my fame from the south, running, trying to get you some clout. Let the body hit the floor. 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 I put $1 million in 2 pockets. I pay all the lawyers free, I'm out the docket. Sleeping and dreaming, talking to the rocket. He told me go up, I told him that I got him. Go St. Laurent, better mentions what I'm rocking. Yellow the stone, the walking and standing tall, I got it.
I got it, I pick up a aim at the heart, pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all bite, no bark, quit the remarks. Little bitty, they glow in the dark, unlimited pooling. When I'm tearing somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise him. Just hand me, man, get right beside me. I hop in a ride inside us, and hit me behind me, the timing it. That Ricky, no running back and forth. He cracking the, I'm back in the city, I'm headed to only warriors with me. Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's JID, baby, I'm just a few letters. Take a look, I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books, I'm bound to beat the level. All about the effort, I'm putting in leg work. Early in the morning, count money till my head hurt. Being funny, we could put him in a red shirt. Like an Ant-Man Edwards, live in the reg, live in the flesh. I manifest every dollar sign I could collect. I could look in the face of a threat, but never sweat. You sweet, get out the streets when it's sweet. Swap rides and bring it, so Swiss seats. Tazi coming with Swiss beats. Eating cheese, another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. My clique. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him. Boys just ain't. I'm boisterous. Loud booze for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Yup.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And it's Cleveland to start out. Pass to Harden. Now Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now, look, for a 6'1 guard, this man can absolutely fly.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Kept alive. Allen. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. He's off on the first. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Duren. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Duren, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you just get lucky.
And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Harris. For the finish. Offensive rebound. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Mobley. 4 on the clock. Now Duren. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Wade.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Harden with it. Pass to Allen. Duren with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Now here's Mitchell. Pure from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Robinson with it. Harden picks him up. And here's Cunningham outside. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
No good on the second free throw. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's Harden. Out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you guys.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Duren. And he jams it down right on top of Jarrett Allen.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
From deep, Mobley. Rebounded by the Pistons.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
With the step back. Back to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Harris. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you see how comfortable Harris is in these sets. Cutting well after setting that pick.
To the paint. Duren with a steal. Jumps up. They grab their own miss. Thompson scanning the floor. Right wing. Pass to Jenkins. Shoots over Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavs trailing. Merrill outside. Thompson with it. Harden picks him up. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Pistons making a change here. On the wing, Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left in the first.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Harris. Harris on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Herter. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 6.
And this is why you get Harris the rock inside. They can trust his judgment down there.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons ahead, up by 3.
The Pistons, 15.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now Cunningham. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Merrill. And that's a foul. Call. On Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Here's Schroeder. Here's Tyson. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. To the left wing. To the wing on the left. Cunningham outside. Shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Down low. Out to Schroeder. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And it's Cunningham missing. Inside. Here's Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Oh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Cavs with possession, trailing by 2. Mitchell to the rack. Sweet little floater. Mitchell's got 7 points.
The little floater is so hard to stop. Mitchell gets you back on your heels, then he pulls the string.
Here's Jenkins. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Wade off target with the 3. The Pistons leading. Here's Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Jenkins. Harris outside. Just 4 to shoot. The fader. And Bryant pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
From deep, Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on. But you give him the corner, and he will adapt.
LeVert outside. On the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Back to Schroeder. On the wing, Wade. Oh, stolen by Harris. It's rebounded by Wade. The steal. Pass to Harris. That's tipped. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Left side, Harden. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Back to Thompson. Pass to Duren. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 8 points for Jalen Duren.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Harden from outside. The Pistons clear it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
Three-pointer, Harden. Cunningham with some nice D. And here is Thompson. Duren, the screen. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons ahead. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Mitchell misses. Detroit leading by 4. Harris right side to the middle. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
The three from Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
And that's on the D. You got to make sure you're guarding Mitchell from that corner.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Detroit leading by 5. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Harris outside. To the paint. Here's Stewart. It's good. Off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 7.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Takes the 3. And he gets it back. Here's Wade. On the wing, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Jenkins. Throws it up high.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Outside for Mitchell. Thompson pulls it in.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. Shoots over Harden. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 10.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away. And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harden. And again, it's Detroit converting.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Tyson.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Who too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Duren. 4 on the clock. Back to Cunningham. And the shot clock expires. A 24-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Merrill. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Tyson. Jacks up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd. The Pistons lead by 6. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Thompson outside. Pass to Allen. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. No good on that one. And he's good on the 2nd. There's 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Cunningham. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Detroit closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Jenkins. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. On the wing, Strus. Outside Schroeder. Back to Strus. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Up top, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Right side, Schroeder. To tie it up. Wade, that's good. And that ties it up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Schroeder into the lane, and the bucket is good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Duren, the screen. And the dunk by Duren.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams making some changes here. The Cavs trailing. Herder with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
And Harden with the slam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Outside Harden. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some.
James Harden, that is his range. That's not even long distance. That's just Harden's range.
Outside Duren. Here's Cunningham. Cleared away by Mobley. Mitchell outside to take the lead. And he nails it.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. An emphatic jam.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
They double him with Mobley. Outside Harris. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Number 32,
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Now here's Harden. Harris there for the rebound. Picked it. Mitchell outside. Now Harden. Mobley. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. And Harris does not back down on these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
And Harden gets the double team. The 3 is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
How about Harris in the clutch? Big shot from the talented swingman.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. Now Allen. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
Here's Cunningham. Reed inside. Harden outside. Now Mitchell. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Harris a screen. Cunningham. Another chance. And that's how you get it to go inside.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Cunningham. Connect!
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the
leader. So Eric B. we are. Microphone fiend, it's the return of the God. Peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming. The other side they jealous. We got a banquet full of. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake. They should.